What's going on, Division 2 agents? It's D Werewolf Gaming here, back with another Division 2 video. Alright, I hope everybody has been doing well and still having a blast playing the new updated content in Division 2. Alright, with that being said, guys, this build that I'm going to be showcasing today is primarily focused on, just mainly solo gameplay. I don't know how we'll perform working in the group, given the fact that it's built a lot about you getting those kills, and those kills allowing you to get your armor back and overall keep that bonus armor so you can do increased damage and have lots of survivability. So overall, this build today is about doing a decent amount of damage and being able to survive most of the content in this game. Alright, so with that being said, this build isn't that new, guys. It's just something I'm playing with at the given moment. I haven't really used the Heartbreaker setting in a while, so I thought now was the time to pull it out, especially with the new update they did to the Hunter Killer chest piece. So this build today I'm showcasing, I will be using the Hunter Killer chest piece, and overall it's very fun to use right now. And I advise anybody who's playing this game solo or to to definitely use the intimidating perk, because it's very fun when you pair it with and because it lasts for a good little bit. As you see in the gameplay right now, guys, I'm shooting these guys and then my armor is staying on me for a good little bit. So overall, this build does a lot of damage, and you have a lot of survivability. Alright, so I'm gonna let you finish watching this gameplay, and then we will go over the build breakdown in a few minutes. Alright, if you're new to the channel, thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and those who have continued to support me as well, those who've been here since day one, I really appreciate it a lot. Alright, so this build, guys, as you can see, I did choose to use the Heartbreaker assault rifle, but and you will see why in a minute, the primary reason I did. But as you can see, it's fully maxed out with a weapon expertise of 13%, and some of my damage is coming from the buff I am receiving from the backpack that I do currently have on. Alright, the talent on this particular gun is called Perfect Flatline, and what it does is it amplifies weapon damage by 20% to post enemies. After 3 kills, it'll automatically apply a post on the next enemy you hit. I got a critical hit chance plus 20 rounds in the mag and another 5% critical hit chance mod on this gun. Alright, guys, for my secondary, it didn't really matter what gun you use. I did use the Scorpio shotgun, but you could have easily used any one of the ACS 12 shotguns because it would have helped you build up your stacks a lot faster, because I am using the Heartbreaker set. But as you can see, guys, most people already know what this gun does. It applies a septic shot as the talent shock, actually, and in shooting the target, it applies all sorts of status effects. The first shot applies poison, the third disorient the enemies, and the 6th shot applies shock actually. And on the 7th shot, they take 20% of additional damage from all sources. And the damage is based on the number of pellets that actually hit the targets. But you can use whichever one you prefer. For the sidearm, guys, I didn't really use it much, but I did have the Prophet equipped. Now, and here's a little glance of the 2 other shotguns that would have worked pretty good in this particular gear. You could have easily used the lefty, shouldn't name ACS 12, or even the rock and roll, because you will have a bigger magazine using the rock and roll shotgun. But I just wanted to use the Scorpio on this particular build. Alright, so the Heartbreaker, the one thing to make this talent work very well is the laser link pointer. In order to acquire this, guys, you got to have the technician specialization equipped, and with that link, it allows you to apply pulse on every hit. Alright, so let's go over. I was wearing the Heartbreaker set, and what it does is 2 pieces gives you assault 15% assault rifle damage and LMG damage. When you have on 3 pieces, you get a bonus 15% weapon handling, and when you have on all 4 pieces, guys, you get the Heart Stopper. What it does is headshots apply a pulse for 5 seconds. Weapon hits on pulse enemies add a stack of 1% bonus armor, 1% weapon damage, and to pulse enemies up to a maximum of 50. So you get 50% bonus armor and 50% bonus weapon damage. But 2 stacks are lost per second. Alright, for the chest piece, guys, I did go with the Hunter Killer chest piece like I was saying. And to obtain this, guys, you do got to kill the hunters. And after you kill them, you will be able to obtain this chest piece. Alright, as it did come with 10% status effect, because I do have just the chest piece on. I have 15% weapon damage, 10% headshot damage, armor regen core on it, and a 6% critical hit chance. The talent on this chest piece is called Perfect Intimidate. When you have bonus armor, you gain 1 stack each second up to a max of 10. Each stack increases weapon damage by 4% to enemies within 10 meters. So this build, you have to play up close to be able to get the most benefits from playing with this build. All stacks are lost when you no longer have bonus armor. And if you don't have the Perfect Intimidate, the Intimidate works just as well. So any chest piece you prefer, you can easily just put Intimidate on that particular chest piece. Alright, so I did have the Heartbreaker hoist on with armor core and critical hit damage. I had the knee pads as well with armor core and critical hit damage. mod. I had the gloves on as well with an armor core 170k with 12% critical hit damage mod on it as well. Alright, and the backpack, guys, now you could have used whichever backpack you prefer. Any ones that gives you the armor, like the Bloodsucker Talon or the Adrenaline Rush, but I did use the Momentum because I wanted to boost it in weapon damage and armor regen. So what it does is, basically, enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provide both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of cores attributes you have equipped, and this lasts for 10 seconds. For every trophy collect, you gain 1% bonus weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor regen for 300 seconds. So overall, guys, just wearing this backpack made this build really fun. Like I said, now you could have used it with the Blood Rush talent, because when you get those kills, it's giving you back that armor as well. Or you could even use the Adrenaline Rush that gives you bonus armor when the enemies are within a certain distance of you. All right, for now, I did use the Crusader Shield, guys, because you are playing up close with on this particular build. And as you can see, I did have a skill tier 6 because some of that skill came from me having the Momentum backpack on. But you know, you want to play up close within 10 meters to get the best part of using that perk Intimidate. And I did use the Striker drone just for a little bit of damage and a little bit of distraction as well. All right, so the stats on this particular build, as you see, only had 38% critical hit chance and only had 93% critical hit damage. Now the armor on this particular build is pretty good. I had right at 1.5 million armor, or to be precise, 1,498,381 armor. Didn't have any armor on the kill. Had a little bit of armor regen at 4,925. So overall, this build has high survivability, does lots of damage, and it's very fun to use. Alright, guys, so I advise anybody who plays this game solo to definitely, it's easy to farm for these pieces, guys, and you don't need the 100 killer's chest to make this build work. You just need the Intimidating perk, and you don't even need the Momentum backpack either to make this build work. You just need any other backpacks that give you back armor on the kill or on bonus armor when those enemies get within a certain proximity. Alright, guys, so I'm going to let you watch a little bit more of the gameplay. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It really means a lot, guys. And thank you all for your continued support. All right, D-Werewolf out.